y'all, my name is Monica Martinez and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about Noonday Collection, why I decided to start a business with them, and show you the starter kit that I got. So I signed up on last Thursday, so it's been about a week now, and it actually only took like 2 days for me to get my kit. I believe it was 2 days. And so I was really excited to get it so quickly. So if you're not familiar with Noonday Collection, they are a socially responsible business. So they use fashion to create opportunities around the world. So at the moment, I believe they're partnered with artisans and vendors across 15 different countries. And these vendors, they employ artisans that hand make everything. Jewelry and accessories, and they're paid with a fair trade wage. So what that means is they're paid fairly so that they're able to make a good living. And so I just wanted to show you what I got in that starter kit. I'm really excited, and I probably was just as excited to get like all the supplies you need to get started, as well as like just as much as I was for the jewelry. So let me show you. The first thing that I got that I saw when I opened the box was the Noonday Manifesto. So this is just the manifesto poster, and it's just a really cool thing to read and to have up. And so I'm really excited to put that up on my wall. So you can take a look at that on the website. It's really cool and inspiring. The next thing that I want to show you was all the tools that I got to get started. So the first thing would be the little mini preview books. I pre-opened the box, that way I didn't have to go through so much of the packaging during the video. But these are the little mini preview books that I can hand out to people when they ask me what the company's about, and it kind of just breaks it down and makes it easy to share. So this just shares like how people can partner with us by shopping, by hosting trunk shows, and also by becoming an ambassador like me. So it's a really cool little tool to use. And then the next thing is the hostess planner. So this is for people who decide to host trunk shows, and this just helps them to have like the most successful outcome, and it just goes through all the details for hosting a trunk show and makes it really simple for them. And so I believe there are about 10 of those in here, and then of the preview books, I think there are, I'm not sure about these, I believe 50. And then the next thing would be pamphlets for the ambassador opportunity, to give all the details about like what it is, like what ambassadors do. And so this is also a packet of 10 to hand out to other people that are interested too. And then so we also have the customer order forms, and so you can use these at the trunk shows in person. And when people shop online, that's a whole separate thing, they can just enter that online. But when you do trunk shows, I think they just prefer doing it with the order form and then inputting it after the trunk show. So another thing that I got in there was a CD with the Noonday Collection story. So I believe you can use this like at the trunk show to kind of share the story. The video is also available on the website to share as well, so it makes it really easy. You don't have to have a DVD player. And then, so now we have the style and story cards. So these were really cool. It kind of just breaks down like the whole trunk show process. And so whether you're new or not, it just makes it really easy to go through the process of like the whole presentation, of telling people about the company, and just giving them good examples of like our artisan stories, being able to share those stories with everyone at the trunk show. And this is good to use whether like it's an online trunk show or an in-person. So I thought that was really cool and really helpful. And then the last thing that I got that's specifically for like to be able to hand out and use as a tool would be the lookbooks. So these are really great. The size, it's a pack of 20 as well. But I have a copy of this one. This is the new spring 2020 lookbook, and it is so cool. It was photographed in Austin, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas, or around Dallas, Texas. So it was just really cool to kind of see that photographed here in the state. So other than that, a few other things that I got in there were just a breakdown of what's in the starter collection. The starter collection that I got, it was the first one, like the beginning starter collection of like 3 different options. So I just got like the lowest priced one, so I could add to that with specific items that I wanted, instead of just going with what is already prearranged in the larger ones. And then this is the impact report. So this is really cool. I went through this a little bit. I still need to finish it, but it's really cool. It just tells a little bit about the story of Noonday, and it shares like all the workshops that they work with, the different countries they work with, and like how many different artisans are being supported by Noonday. So it's really cool to see that. And from what I read, Noonday has already made an impact of empowering people with $25 million made in sales. So I thought that was really interesting, really good. Another thing that was in there was the Passport to Purpose, which is a program that they have going on right now for people who get started. Let's see. For people who get started through April, they have the additional option to earn all these incentives. So it's really great. From when you have 6 trunk shows, you get to earn all of these 6 qualifying trunk shows. You get to earn an additional pair of earrings, necklace, a bag, and Imperfect Courage, which is a book that the co-founder, the co-CEO and founder of Noonday Collection wrote. So that's really interesting. I read that book at the end of this last year, and that was just, it just gave a really good insight as to the whole story of how Noonday began, and just kind of what the culture of the company is, the mission and the purpose, and I really loved reading that. This would be it's the Runway, Work Your Runway book. So this just helps you, breaks down the whole process of getting started, and is just really helpful in planning how your runway period is, which is it's normally the first, the month that you start, plus the 3 following months. And at the moment, because of this whole COVID-19, they've extended that by 2 more months. So you actually have 5 months plus the month that you start in to earn all these extra incentives, extra jewelry credit, and extra tool credit, like to be able to order additional catalogs, the lookbooks, and things like that. So that's really cool, really nice to have during this time. And then I really loved getting this really sweet letter from Jessica Honegger, which is the founder and co-CEO. It was just a really nice little welcome. And lastly, we have all the jewelry that I got. So like I said, I was just as excited to get all of the tools that came in there as the jewelry as well. So I don't think I know any of the names to these, but I just wanted to share the ones that I got. Like I said, these came in the first of 3, or the lowest of the 3 packages. So it has like the least amount of jewelry, but I also was able to, because of that, I decided to order an additional I think it was like 15 additional items to add to my collection. Just a variety of things that I think will help me host my first several trunk shows. So this was a set of 2 necklaces in gold tone. really pretty. They come separately, so you can separate them for layering or wearing individually, however you want. And then these hoops were really cool. So I just really like how these lay. I believe these are made out of brass, and these are made in Kenya. So these are made in artisans in Kenya, and they're just really interesting. They're not like your normal hoops. So I just love that they kind of lay on the side like this. What else we got? A lot of the pieces come in these really pretty little handmade pouches. They're really great for gifts. It's really cool. And then there are these earrings that I got that are made in Vietnam. And I believe these are made from water buffalo horn that is harvested once the water buffalo pass. So these are really pretty. The details are just so interesting. And then here we have one of the paper bead bracelets, and this is kind of like a different candy colored bracelet. This one is made in Uganda. So the details on these bracelets are just really cool, really fine detail on the beads. You probably can't see it all in the video, but I just love that. And then it's separate, it has a little string of like some gold beads too. So also in this collection is another bracelet. This is a wraparound bracelet. This one is from Ethiopia. And I haven't taken these apart yet, so it's a little, it's a little misshapen, but here's the detail on that. And this one is made out of melted down artillery shells is what the beads are made out of. So it's really cool to see them make something so beautiful out of something like that. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, so these earrings are really cool. They're made out of seeds. I believe these are called tagua seeds is what they're made of. So they have a nice thickness to them. 2 different colors. It's kind of like a grayish brown and then like a pistachio color with a little gold hoop connecting them. Those are so pretty. I love the size of those. Really nice statement earrings, but still like kind of simple. And then this bracelet here, this one was actually was in O's favorite things, in Oprah Magazine's favorite things this last winter. So this one's really cool. It's a leather wrap bracelet. And then it has like a gold brass ring. I thought that was really pretty. I just feel like you could wear this with so much. You could layer it with so many other bracelets, wear with a bunch of gold pieces, and I just really like the rustic look of it. And then this one, this is one of the really long necklaces. Let's see if I can get open. And this one's really great for layering. So I love the shape of that. This would go really well with those other 2 necklaces I showed at the beginning. But yeah, I love that. Really cool. And that one is made in India. Okay, and then we have one of my favorite necklaces that came in there. This one's so cute. So this is a little, I believe it's called like the Geo triangle necklace. And I'm not sure if that's marble that's in there, but it's like a really light pink color with like some orange accents. And they're all a little bit different since everything is made out of very natural materials. This one is made in Vietnam, and the chain is really pretty too. It's like a really fine like goldish chain. That's the back. Here's the front. just a couple more pieces. So this one is so cute, really dainty, rainbow colored necklace. Look at that. So pretty, such a great layering piece too. I love these because there's so many, like some of the necklaces, they're just simple enough to wear by themselves, but also great for layering. Love them. That one's really pretty. That one's made in Uganda. Let's see, I have one more piece. And this is the earrings. So these are some leather and brass earrings. So they kind of look like feathers. I think I bended it a little bit, but yeah, they kind of look like feathers, and they have a brass piece in the front of the same shape. So really good statement earrings too. Very pretty and so light. Like so many of the earrings, like most of the earrings are really light. But yeah, so that's everything I have in the starter collection. I'll be coming back with another video of the other things I decided to add to that collection. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and then I'll also put the link on there too to share this stuff with you. But yeah, hope you have a good day. Thanks.